Hello and welcome to Wheel Thing TV. I'm Dave Knoll. In this week's episode, we're checking out the new Ford Mondeo, the Titanium spec with the 2-litre diesel. It's the car known as the Fusion in the US. Here, we've stuck with the Mondeo name. This is the Titanium spec, the top of the tree. Big car and a profile not unlike the Hyundai Genesis, one must say. Around at the front, have a look at the bonnet. There's more than a hint of Jaguar in there as well. Of course, the new hexagonal grin, which a lot of people think is a little bit Aston Martin-ish. Headlights, I tell you what, they look fantastic at night, especially with these little LED driving lights just underneath on either side here. Beautiful looking colour on the test car, this lovely deep blue. 235 45 by 18 inch wheels and tyres. The wheels have caused a bit of controversy. They're not the most exciting looking things on earth, but somehow they still seem to fit the outside of the car as well. Nice deep swage line at the back. This is the hatchback version, of course. And as we head around to the rear of the car, touchpad in there. And yes, it is power operated. There's the boot to bring it back down. Slightly odd looking configuration in the back of the car, to be honest. This actually looks like it's got a little bit of a dip in the middle of it, but it still does the job no matter what. Nice little musical tone to tell you that the boot lid's coming down. And we're done. It's a little bit of a mixed bag for the interior. You do get fully electric seats with memory seating. There's 3 positions. Electric adjustment for the steering wheel as well. The seats look okay, they're reasonably comfortable, and it's not a terribly horrible looking interior. But then we move across to the centre console, and there's a whole lot of wasted space here. Now, I have to say though, compared to say the Focus where you've got buttons all over the place, this actually looks like a little bit more tidy. But there's so much room here that could be utilised as it's not. We've also got the Microsoft synced program on board. If we light it up, it's 2-litre diesel engine. You can see that the seats move, the steering wheel's moved, and we come up to that familiar quad screen that we have. And of course, you just simply pick your own little part of the screen to get it all going. This is nice too. It's a almost full LCD screen in here. We've got mechanical style look to the dials themselves, but the actual screens there and there are fully LCD and operated via these little tab buttons on the steering wheel to get various forms of information. Works well, looks great. Not a lot to see under the bonnet with all the coverings that cars have nowadays, but it's 132 kilowatt, 400 newton meter 2-litre diesel. That 400 newton meters available from 2000 all the way through to 2500 RPM via the automatic gearbox in this particular car. One of the things I do like about the way Ford sets up their screens is that it is accessible via, as you can see, quarters here. You've got your main settings down the bottom, but if you want to expand something, it's just simply a matter of tapping on the screens to get the relative details. And it's got a digital radio tuner in it, which is absolutely sensational and sounds very good inside this particular car. Sports mode for the transmission, pretty simple, just goes all the way back. There is flappy paddles available for the driver should you choose to use them on the steering column. And down here you've got your choices for automatic parking, parking sensors, automatic on and off for the engine, so if you come up to a stop sign or a red light or whatever, it'll turn it off, on at your choice. And quite simply laid out for the air conditioning controls down at the bottom. As I mentioned though earlier, it is just simply a little bit of a waste of space in here, but having said that, it's not cluttered, it's not overdone. The fit and finish of the plastics themselves look quite good. A nice sort of integral design that they have here on the top, and a nice little sweep coming through from the door into the actual dash itself. Sunroof for the car as well, more of a electric covering more than anything, and it's all done via the buttons just up in here, and as you can see, just simply rolls back as you choose. You've also got the forward collision alarm system mounted up in here. Excuse me. And then down here you've got your information available for things like your lane keeping. And if we have a look on the screens, you'll see that it comes up with some great information as well. And the car's been averaging around 6.5 litres per 100 kilometres of diesel. Started off with around 800 odd kilometres available on the tank. As you can see, we still have 730 available, and I can tell you that we've done quite a few Ks in this particular car. Being a front-wheel drive car, as you can see, we've got a fairly decent amount of overhang, and unfortunately in this particular car, with the ride height that it's got, even a simple journey to go into the front of a driveway will have scraping underneath on here, and that happens every single time. Perhaps the approach angle needs to be raised up just a little bit. The Mondeo Titanium with the diesel is a surprisingly nice car, and I say surprisingly because it just all seems to work no matter what. There's no real minor or major letdowns, if you can call them that. The road handling is fantastic, the response of the car is fantastic, the look of the car is quite pretty. The inside, apart from that little bit of wasted space in my opinion on the center console, everything just looks right. It's well thought out, it's very ergonomic, and certainly if this is going to be the successor to the Australian Ford Falcon, it'll fit in quite nicely. For pricing and details, head to ford.com.au. For Wheel Thing TV, I'm Dave Canole.